Welcome back to my container home build. For the last month, I've been building a massive wraparound deck around my container house that's going to double the size of my home. Step 1 was marking out the area, which was particularly tricky as I had to make a square around an already existing square. Step 2 was installing batter boards. I used stakes and timber that I had left over from building my house foundations, but this was also when I remembered that my ground was rock hard and that the ground screws were going to be incredibly difficult to install. Step 3, with the batter boards up, I ran string lines to work out the positions of my ground screws. Step 4, and this is where things got real difficult, how to get the ground screws into the rock hard clay. First, I made a specialized attachment to connect the ground screws to my auger to auger them in, but I soon realized that even my auger wouldn't work in the rock hard soil. So I decided to start using masonry drill bits with the method of starting small and working my way up. I used 3 different size masonry bits and then I worked my way up to this tiny auger bit. The problem was it wasn't long enough. I tried to find one in stores, but no luck. So I ordered one online, but I'm pretty impatient sometimes, so I decided to weld together an extension for the auger bit and give it a go. And I'm so glad I did because it worked perfectly, and weeks later the auger bit still hasn't come. So after using my tiny modified auger bit to drill out the holes, I could easily hand screw in the ground screws. And now it's time to get all the posts in and start building the steel frame. Let's get into it.
Hello, how are we? Last week I left you off with having 12 posts left to cut for my ground screws. So this morning I'm grabbing out the cut-off saw and I'm gonna get straight to cutting. Let's do it. I've got all the posts cut except for the 4 posts for the 4 ground screws I'm still missing, and the one that I don't have in properly because it was the first one I was trialing and messing around with, so I still need to get that one in properly. So I've got 5 more posts actually and 4 more ground screws that I need to do. That means now I'm gonna go walk around and match up all the posts to their ground screws, ready to get welded into place. Let's go. I officially have all my posts in their little ground screws, just sitting in there. Oh, it's looking good, it's looking good. This is getting exciting.
I'm ready to weld in the post, but of course, Boss Lady, my site supervisor, has to do an equipment inspection first. She gave me the go-ahead. Let's weld. Such a big day today, hey boss lady? Where are you going? Are you sneaking away? Whew, what a big day. Hello, you've come to see me too, have you? And you. I have done 24 posts, so I've welded 24 posts into place, which is more than halfway. I've only got 11 left to do that are ready to go. And then I've got those other 5 that I have to do when I get the spare ground screws. So in total, I have 16 more posts to do, which isn't much, which I'm stoked about. And then that means I can move on to the beams. All right, I'll do a little walk around now and show you what I've done. Boss lady, are you in a tree?
My head's not right, 'cause I can't sleep. I don't got no real estate and nobody knows my name. I could find a place and see it all a different way. Slow down, your heart's on your
Hello.
sleeve.
You're getting all the bugs.
Nobody can see right now. Summer days, summer nights, lose it all, close your eyes. It's okay, waste your time. I don't mind, I don't mind.
Wow, boss lady, that's a first. The goal today is to get all the final posts welded into place so I can start on the deck frame. Let's do it. Just do a quick animal check. Yes, one's over there with a football in his mouth. The other is under here sleeping. And where is the third one? Can't find Django. Where is she?
Where's the puppy? Oh, I find her. She's been a naughty girl. Let's see if we can sneak up on her. Oh, I found you. Caught out, Missy. She's acting like she's drinking water, but she was eating the chicken's food.
Well, I was born just west of the river, Mississippi mud running in my veins. And on the road is where I found freedom. And hotel rooms is where I found peace. I spent my whole life running my world. It's gonna be.
And just like that, all my posts are welded in place. Oh! Woo! I am so happy. I do have those 5 left to do that I still haven't got the ground screws for, but they shouldn't take long at all. That was a piece of cake. I love welding. I honestly love it so much.
With all the posts welded in place, except for the 5 that I need ground screws for, it was time to slow down to find the calm before the storm tomorrow. That meant that it was time to do some gardening before I lift and place some seriously heavy and large pieces of steel tomorrow to make my steel deck frame.
Not even finished one side and I'm already out of spray paint. So, first step, take down string lines. Second step, I need to see along the container here. The beam's gonna sit along the footings right up against the container there. I need to grind away all the paint, all the rust, wherever I need to weld in the beam to the container. Then first things first, I'm gonna get up all the beams around the container, and then I can start on the beams for the other 2 rows that sit on the posts. Okay. All the string lines are down and it's time for step 2. I'm gonna go along and measure the 2 short sides. So this side here and then the other side over there, and get the exact measurement so that I can get my beam cut and ready to go. I have all 4 measurements. That means it's time to move on to step 3, which is cutting. So let's go cut these out. All right, that's it. That's the last one cut for the edges of the container. So I should have all my bits of steel to do the beams around the sides. So step number 4, I'm going to go around now, pop them up and make sure they all fit, and then work out the spots where I need to grind, where I need to weld them so that I can grind away all the rust and paint. Let's do it. Time to test out the muscles with this next step. Whew, almost 8 meters. I got this. They don't actually fit this way coming out. I usually pivot. I have to pivot more this way. sucks. I need to go that way. Success. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh shit. I've got a little problem. Oh no. Oh no. I have a little problem. God damn. My problem is the bottoms of the doors are in the way. So it can't go up against where it's meant to go. Which means I'm gonna have to take all the stuff off the doors, which really sucks because I was not planning to do that for a long time. So I'll pop this one down and I'll move around to do the other ones now. So I've made a decision. Since it's the end of the week, I'm going to leave all the hard stuff till Monday. I'm going to move on to doing the next line.
So the middle beams in this middle section here, because we're going to have the beams that are touching the container, the outside beams, and then the middle beams as well. So I'm going to go along now and measure all those up, and then I can place those. So I've just gone around and I've marked it all up. I've also worked out how many steel posts and everything I'll need regarding like the measurements. So because I've got 6.5 meters and 8 meters, I've worked out if I'll need like 2 of those or 1 of those or 8 meters or 6.5, and then what I'll need to cut to add on to that. So I've got that all here.
Everything's gonna be alright. I see that you've been crying. You know I'm always on your side. Oh, oh. Come on, come on, come on, come on, and put down all the weight from the day. Yeah. Come on, go on, go on, go on, and tell me.
That's a lot of steel. I don't know how I always do this. This morning I was like, oh, today's gonna be so easy. I'm just gonna like grab those steel pieces, just pop them up where they need to go, can weld them in place. End the day with the drone, like walking across the beams. It's gonna be awesome. Can't wait to have the beams up. It's gonna be a piece of piss. I don't actually take into account how heavy the beams are, that I have to actually cut and like get everything out, that I have to move the cameras around all the time. None of this crosses my mind. I just always think it's gonna be easy. That was not. But they're out now, and that's half the beams. That's almost half the beams done. All the other bits are just like tiny 2 meter, 3 meter bits that I can cut and carry quite easily. So I'm gonna cut them now, carry them into position, and then I can start welding.
Does it look hot today? It definitely is, but I am loving it so much. I honestly love the sun. I love it so much. It feels like a warm blanket, like a lovely kiss or cuddle from your loved one. It makes me feel so warm and full of joy. And yes, it's hot, and yes, I'm sweating, and yes, I'm getting all dirt in the sweat in my eyeballs, in my ears and nose. But hey, I'm warm and I feel good, and my body feels like it can move easily, and my bones aren't all stiff, and my joints aren't all like cracky and yeah, crinkly, and it's a good feeling. I love the sun, but I am just gonna stay protected. I always have to remember at least 3 things throughout the day, which is my hat, so I need to go grab that. Sunscreen, I need to reapply at least 2 to 3 times. And water. So I'm gonna go grab those things now. I'm hydrated, I'm fed, can't find my hat, but I've slept, slapped. Time to start measuring and cutting.
How it feels when the walls are breaking loose, when it's dark and I don't know what to do. Then I look at you, and your light fills up the room. Then I look at you, and I know I'll make it through. Oh, oh.
We're all cut to size, let's go place.
Times when you were falling, how will it
They're all placed up to step 5 or 6, is it? Time to weld. Oh, and I need to grab a level just to make sure they're level. Woo. Check this out. I've just come and popped the level on, and look at this. Woo!
Yes! Just got to take a moment to look at it. I'll do that when it's in. I'll do that when it's in. It's just very exciting. How does it look? I am so happy. I did want to get more done today, but hey, I lifted a lot of steel, cut a lot of steel, and got these all welded in place, and I am exhausted. And it's never safe to work when you're exhausted, ever. But there is one last thing that I do want to do. I'm so happy! Woo, 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 woo. Woo. It's amazing! There's one thing that I really love having got into the building world. I know I'm not a builder by any means, but by creating all this stuff, it is just such an amazing feeling to stand back at the end and go, wow, look at what I made. It's gonna be a big deck. I'm out. Have a good weekend. I'll see you next week.